Yo, welcome back. My name is Brody Reed and I live full-time in a caravan with my partner. Today I'm here to tell you exactly why you need to stop paying that weekly rent and buy yourself a caravan. Let's get into it. Okay, so from a quick Google search, we can see that New Zealand's median rent for an urban townhouse is $480 per week. This is, however, excluding Auckland, which happens to have New Zealand's highest population, which then in turn makes it so that the prices are $650 per week. That's $170 difference weekly. So we're going to leave Auckland's numbers out of it because they're definitely a lot higher than the average New Zealand numbers, and I sort of just want to focus on the entirety of this country. So not to bore you, but if you put all those weeks into 1 year's worth of how much you're paying in rent, it's around about $24,000. That's a hell of a lot of money going into somebody else's pocket that you could be spending elsewhere. Let's bring the caravan into the mix here. So if you're in the market for a New Zealand classic caravan, you're probably looking somewhere from about 10K to 40K, and they can go higher and they can come lower, but this is sort of the average bracket. However, if you're anything like my partner and I, and you're into a bit of DIY and have a bit of a project in mind, then you need to hear me out. We bought this caravan that we now live full-time in for 5,500 New Zealand dollars. And then since then, we've spent an additional about $1,500 to $2,000 on it. So all up, it's about a $7,000 caravan, which if you think about it, is about 3.5 months of rent. What's the difference there, you may ask? Well, the rent is just going for something that you can live in. The caravan's going to become an asset for you now. You've got it, you own it, forever. Now you may be wondering what that $1,500 to $2,000 chunk of money was for. And in reality, $1,400 worth of that went into our solar. And so we've got 2 solar panels outside, we've got a battery in here, a solar controller, and then obviously our lighting strips, etc. This basically makes so we can charge our devices, we can run the fridge, we can, use the lights all night. It doesn't matter. And interestingly enough, when we bought this caravan, I actually personally lived in here alone without any sort of lighting or any power, anything, for about 2 months, I think. Alright, so renting in New Zealand is going to cost you $480 per week. Then add on your daily expenses like food, and then also gas, power, internet, all those things. And then if we went to the other side, the dark side as such, we're looking at investing into a New Zealand classic caravan, which will cost you approximately $7,000 if you go the route that Amy and I did. Now we'll also take some other considerations in here. We currently live on a block of land that is owned by a family member, so we don't have to pay anything for it. However, if you were to take a caravan somewhere, it'll probably be approximately $70 to $90 per week, and that'll include all of your showers, your water, possibly even a powered site, but probably not for that price. Yet still, you're looking at maybe $100 rent as such per week. So the direct comparison will go to show you that you'd be looking at a 79% decrease in the amount of money that you're spending per week just for moving out of a rental property and going into a caravan. Seriously, 79%. That's a hell of a lot of money. Like, just think about what you could actually do with that money. Regardless, however, thank you guys so much for watching until the end. We will catch you in the next one. See y'all.